Action!
Wait, one sec.
Guys. What happened?
He just wants to pretend like he knows about camera.
He wants to try to look good on camera, and it's not working.
No, but Bart's like halfway. He's literally out of the screen half the time.
See, Bart, you're holding up the shoot.
You're holding up the shoot, Bart.
But then now you're ruining the angles and like the framing for each one.
Yeah, Nadeem.
Me or?
See, Bart?
I mean, both of y'all.
Me and Julia ain't having a problem.
No, we're cool. What the hell?
coexisting.
Me and Tiff are
I
perfect.
think it's just we got too much protein on this side. That means we can't fit in the frame.
Oh, is that where?
Oh, that's fucked up. dude.
Oh, and he gave it to me!
By the way, you look so small.
What do you guys think is happening here? So first of all, what do you see?
Sumo wrestlers.
Mayonnaise.
Wrestle-
Oh yeah, sumo wrestler.
Diaper festival?
no, sumo wrestlers is a correct answer.
That's awesome.
How's the sidewalk not cracking over there?
Because they're that heavy.
Mayonnaise.
You guys ever watch WWF? You ever see that
Yokozuna?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He was like a legit sumo wrestler. Right?
Yeah,
What about
I don't know. He's strong as fuck,
Rikishi?
though.
I remember that one.
Rikishi versus Yokozuna going on right
I
now.
remember him.
Dude, Yokozuna versus Earthquake. Remember that shit?
I remember Earthquake.
I watched that shit
I don't remember.
live.
Live?
Yeah.
What? You actually went to the shows?
No, on TV.
I went to one.
I couldn't pay for that shit.
I went to one live.
Was it fun?
It was fucking fun.
Because I heard the energy in the room is insane.
Dog, I went with like a group of my homies in junior high. It was like 8th grade, and it wasn't on TV, but it was just a traveling show. And to be there in the stadium full of people saying the fucking slogans with like, because The Rock said so, and fucking.
Do you Sumo?
And everyone's like, oh!
Wait,
Triple H was there.
real quick, can I take this back real quick?
Spits water out.
I mixed up the slogans. I said because The Rock said so, and it's because Stone Cold said so.
I tried to help you.
Thank you.
Yes.
One of my favorite gifs of all time is a guy at a WWE thing, and he salutes. He's like, and then he drinks a beer.
Who was that?
Some guy in the crowd. Something's happening on the stage. I think they're doing the national anthem.
Oh, they do that a lot.
And he salutes, and then he drinks a beer immediately afterward. It's fucking great. And they caught the guy candid. It's fantastic.
Well, this has nothing to do with WWE.
WWJ.
Or, yes, Japan. Maybe T, because it's in Tokyo. Or S, because it's sumo.
WWJTS.
All right.
What would Jesus tell Santa?
SJW.
SJW.
There it is.
Okay.
Sumo Wrestling Japan.
Sumo Japan wrestling.
Yes.
Anyway, so this woman.
She didn't get gangbanged by all of them, did she?
Hold on.
Getting gangbanged by the sumo guy.
You both can't say it.
It depends on how many people. 'Cause imagine you had 4, right? They're so big that she can have hella room to
Wait,
move
once
in.
I tell you the story, you're gonna regret bringing up
We'll have
gangbang.
to consult the gangbang experts.
What?
What?
The gangbang experts.
No, we're looking for the gangbang experts.
Julia, we're doing something wrong.
Are we?
All day today, it's getting progressively more and more like,
That's the bit, unfortunately.
what's happening here?
I don't think we did anything wrong.
Gangbang's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with gangbang.
Wrong game. It's like
We approve it for you guys.
We're not setting up for ourselves
it's
enough.
sexually empowering.
We're
Yeah,
laying
because-
down and taking it, Julia.
I mean, like, what about you guys? Have you guys participated?
We don't want
Yes,
to.
if 4 girls wanted to bang me, I had to fucking take it.
Or would you bang a girl with like 10 other guys?
Yeah.
See? Anyway, moving on.
All right, so tell us about this lady getting
Okay.
gangbanged.
He said
She was
it.
not getting gangbanged. Okay?
overwhelming.
So a woman in her 30s was walking near this river in Tokyo, and that's when she.
I just feel like I could tell where it's going. Did she get bumped into the river on accident?
No.
No,
It's funny.
I think it's gonna be sad.
Oh, you read it.
I did not
You
read it.
jerk.
I'm reading context clues and
Okay.
body language.
Well, then you're
Whose
good.
body's language?
Her body language.
Oh.
Because I'm like trying to like.
Yeah,
get
she's trying to
this
keep
out.
it together.
Well, stop interrupting.
Okay, well.
I thought she was making
interrupting.
fun of
Thank you.
sumo.
Stop interrupting.
But I thought I was ready to fucking check her.
I want to hear the story.
I'm trying to get away from this.
Sorry, that became the new game. I'm sorry.
Listen, how you guys are feeling is how I feel. I got you. I know exactly how you feel.
I do not miss this on JK
We just
News.
need to be fucked up before we hear the sad parts.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Let the gangbang expert speak.
You jerk. Okay, anyway, back to the story. Serious mode. All right. So she's stepping out onto a pedestrian bridge that spans the river. She climbed over the chest-high railing and threw herself into the water below in an apparent suicide attempt.
That's not funny.
That's why I said
What
serious
the
mode.
hell, Tiff?
I didn't say it was funny.
You did say, hey, this could be lighthearted.
There's a happy
I
ending.
didn't say that.
You said that.
I didn't say it on camera.
Does a sumo guy jump in after her and then he sinks, and then they have to try to get him?
Or hits her.
Dude, I thought
See,
we said
lighthearted.
I thought for a second you were gonna say the sumo wrestlers jump in, create a big wave, and then push her out of
they're
the
like,
way.
oh fuck!
I thought that's what you were
Like, all I know how to do is push a guy out of a circle. Oh shit! Ah, goddamn!
They're agile, okay?
Yeah, they are. No, they have a lot of endurance. Actually.
Okay, so the time was just after 5:30 in the morning. The bridge is located in a pretty calm neighborhood, like part of the neighborhood. But luckily, a 70-something-year-old local resident, saw the woman fall into the water and yelled out at her, "Don't die!" And then he starts like whipping out his phone, trying to call the paramedics. And it turns out that the closest building to that woman just so happens to be a dormitory/training facility for sumo wrestlers.
Oh shit.
So there were about 20 wrestlers who rushed to go save the woman who appeared to be drowning. So they were able to pull her out of the water.
I think that's scarier than drowning as 20 sumo wrestlers.
Jumping on top of you.
No, dude. They all made a chain of sumo wrestlers, bro.
Yeah, so they jumped in there. They did save her. They brought her to like dry land.
Must have been pissed.
But then when the ambulance arrived, the paramedics, they brought down a stretcher to the bank of the river and they placed the woman on it. But there was a 6.6 foot barricade between the bank and street level. So it was really difficult for only the paramedics to bring up the woman. So then that's when the sumo wrestlers combined their strength and they lift the woman up onto the road, which then she was taken into the ambulance and then taken to the hospital. And so later, the doctors reported that the woman suffered no serious injuries, but the local police precinct, they are considering a certificate of commendation for the wrestlers, as well as that 70-something-year-old man who first noticed the woman jumping. And that's it.
Well, that's nice.
That's really cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I wish there was video of it.
I know, I only have that
A
photo.
bunch of sumo wrestlers jumping into water.
Dude.
The splashes would be nuts.
Or maybe they all couldn't swim and they were all just like connected. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's cool.
You really want it.
Twice.
You really
Because
want
they didn't hear it the first time. I just wanted the visual out there.
Which part?
Where they all
Three
all
times.
hold hands
Three
and
times that.
connected to
I
each
do love it.
other.
I heard it the first time.
Or what if they all held hands and then they created a chain?
That's lame.
Yeah.
If you're a sumo wrestler and you just jump into water, is that always a belly flop?
But they're so like athletic. One of them dives like perfectly, and you didn't hear a peep.
Like just one little drop.
Those fools are like 400 pounds.
Wow.
They're big as.
Professionally, bro.
I just want to know how they ran there.
They can run too.
But like all information.
They're really fast.
Or imagine how much water shot out when you did this to their belly buttons afterwards.
Oh, that's be so many waters, bro.
Easy. Like the fucking Bellagio, dude, if they all did that one.
I'd be tired if like she couldn't get up there, right? So they put her on her stomach and they all went boing, and then
Oh, and then bounced her to the shore.
Bouncer to see.
They all go boing on each other.
Yeah.
See?
Like a gangbang.
Oh my gosh, we're back to that.
Full circle, like a sumo wrestler.
How close were we though to a real gangbang?
What?
well, it's two
The
gang.
experts.
I don't need to ask the expert.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah, ask the experts. I don't know.
Tiff, is two a gangbang?
I don't know. Ask the experts.
I just asked.
He just did.
He just
I'm
asked.
an expert.
He felt like
She's humble.
she's very humble.
Stupid. What's this new branding now that we're fucking gangbang experts?
We're trying to pitch your guys' OnlyFans. Get you guys some fans there.
We're trying to be 13-year-old boys around you guys.
Stop it, boys. Just go jerk off somewhere else.
All these videos are gonna come out of order. Just be like, we're so confused.
That's what will suck.
Yeah.
Because that will happen.
Like this video is like the first one that comes out. They have no context for the rest of the day.
I think that might make it funnier.
The Patreon people will get us.
Yeah, go
The
to
rest of them,
Sorry.
it's fine.
You're missing out.
They don't get it.
You guys watched the sumo wrestling tournament match
Live.
when you went to
We did.
That's
and then David wrestled with one of
Yes.
them.
for real?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He got a sumo
Did you get wrecked immediately? Wrecked.
suit. Yes.
Wrecked.
It was one of those.
He was
where, like,
terrified.
it's they don't really go like hard one-on-one, but it was kind of like try to hurt me.
He couldn't even get him.
You see David like kind of rush in and like push, and this guy's a retired guy, so he's not even like in his best shape, and he's just standing there, and David couldn't even move him, like he's just standing there.
Damn.
I went to Fabrico Werdum's gym.
Yeah.
And I, for a video years ago for my trolling channel,
That's tight.
I had one of his students, his best student, kick me in the stomach, and he normally wouldn't have done it, but he said that I just talked so much shit that he had to.
Yeah.
And I talked so much shit to this guy. At one point, I actually had a guy come out, one of my producers come out, and I offered him to wear some, I said, you should wear like some shoulder pad, like a petticoat or something, like some Barbara Bush shoulder pad shit. And he couldn't handle it, and he fucking kicked me in the stomach so hard that my entire body just fucking collapsed.
Oh shit.
And the next day,
Were you ready for it though? It wasn't out of nowhere, right? It's like, okay, I'm gonna do.
Do you have any sort of pad?
I didn't know he was gonna go that hard because I didn't know somebody.
But it wasn't like he just raged out and kicked you. He was like,
No. I was like, come kick me, bro, let's go. And I had a pad up.
Okay.
And he fucking, the foot breached the pad at the bottom.
Oh.
And he connected with my ribs. And I was like, I'm god fucking damn. And like you could see the kick because I played it like 4 times in a row. The next morning that I woke up, I remember leaning up, and I had a dog at the time. My dog Riggs, and never saw her again. It's fine. After breakup, but it's fine. I remember leaning up, and I couldn't even fucking get up while Riggs was licking my face, and I just had to lay there and take it.
God, is this still on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
And this wasn't even Fabrizio's kick. It's his best student.
It's his student, yeah.
Wow.
Fuck.
That's what you get.
It was so great. I was so happy about it, but I was so fucking sad about it at the same time.
We're like in pain, but just like, oh, the content.
Yeah, good content. Oh, I see why people could shit themselves. I'm so glad I went 2 hours before. Like that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's just crazy because like the more and more we think about it, like would people actually do like a gangbang on this channel?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like,
Okay,
can
we
the
could just
experts please
cut.
chime in on this?
That was 3.
That was tight.